Hey, Mr. Big Man, why you place your fellow man in a chains and march them like dogs in the sun and the rain, down in a and expect him to tell you things he knows not, down in a Mr. Man, why you hung your fellow man shackled round his neck and in a bright orange clothes? How can you electrify a man by his testicles and be satisfied by the answers you seek? When under torture duress he invent and supply you down in a and the answers you already knew down in a Mr. Man, why you invent your phony wars and say you in praise of Almighty God, knowing nothing you say or do can be justified by the one who created me and you. Mr. Man, how did you lose your light? And how you get so dark? And how you lose your part? And where you hide the love from your heart, Mr. Big Man? Now we understand. You in praise of the fallen one, here to act out the stories of revelations. Mr. Man, down in your heart, how you get so dark and where you hide the love you had down in a Guantanamo Bay. In your heart, how you get so dark, Mr. Big Man? Jah alone know, Jah alone know. Hey family, greetings and welcome. Welcome to another one of my stories. And as you know by now, stories are fiction and fiction, well, that is a pile of lies. So get yourself ready because I, Starfire, I am here to tell you a pile of lies. Today's date is July the 21st, I do believe. I want to show you little colors, Take some colors, man. Don't take too much. There you go. Yeah. July the 21st, and it's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Jamaica. And did I tell you I'm going to tell you a whole lot of lies? Yes, I'm going to tell you a whole lot of lies. So, what's the lies for today? All kind of things are going on, man. The world full of things, may I tell you. Bow! Watch your ears, them shoot off piece if you're not careful. Donald Trump, they are after you, man. They are after you. Why them after you? Because you dare to say you want to stop wars. How can you stop wars? Money for make. There's a lot of money in war. Don't you dare think you're gonna go stop no war. We don't want you to stop war, do we? We want money. Yeah, man, Donald Trump says he's gonna stop the wars. Ukraine war done. But I didn't hear you say nothing too much about the war in the Middle East, did you? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to work around with that because you've got the what they call it now, those people that goes around and say to the congressmen and women, yo, do this, do that. The Israel lobby. Yeah, so that's going on. And Israel, well, it's funny enough, that poem I just read to you at the beginning there, it's from my book, Black Adorning, which is my third book. Anyway, it says Black Adorning. And it's funny enough, that poem was it's to be found on the 17th page of my book, right? And it's called Big Man Down in a Guantanamo. So, why am I saying that? Because there's such a thing as Q, the 17th letter of the alphabet. And if you was tuning in back in 2017, around November time, I think was when it started, they she started posting, whoever this Q might be, and they were telling you things that were due to happen. And we thought at the time that they were due to happen, in those particular days. But no, as it turns out, Q has been revealing, things have been revealed over the years from them times up to now that were what they call drops. They used to say Q drops. Yeah. So if you go on, don't go on Google and don't go on YouTube and them places. Go onto DuckDuckGo and Rumble and all those places and put in Q, and you'll get a lot of information, and you'll find that stuff that are happening now were revealed from back in them days. Why is this saying 5 minutes there and 16 minutes here? I might have to. Anyway, so in terms of this Donald Trump thing, that was mentioned on Q as well. It said something about the shot that was heard around the world, or that is heard around the world, something like that. Yeah? So go look that up. So you find that all these prophecies, I don't know how they knew those information, how they got those information. They got something called the looking glass. Yeah, I think that's something where you can go and, if you're a three-letter agency people, you can go and look and see the future, and it will tell you what's going to happen. So some people say that this Donald Trump guy is somebody from the future. And some people will tell you that this Baron Trump youth, that is from the future past too, and that if you look it up, right, go through those avenues I suggested before and put in the adventures of Baron Trump, and you'll find some stories that were written from, was it 1800s or 1700s, whatever, and the drawings and stuff, and it's all about the Trumps. Damn. And then somebody wrote about that shit even earlier than that. It says, when the Trump hit blows, there'll be all kind of shit going down. Yeah, so that's some of that. And then we had Hurricane Beryl pass through here in Jamaica and just went zooming down that way and blew all kind of shit and stir up a lot of stuff here. That was about 3-4 weeks ago, but give thanks and praises. We are here, we survived Jamaica, nice. Yeah. And what else have I got to say to you? Yeah, we spoke about war, peace. Listen, we are heading, okay, so there's a lot of disruption likely to go on, over the next days, weeks, few months, down to November of the American election and through to the January. Yeah, a lot of disruptions likely to happen. Okay, however, after them times go through, I personally believe that we're gonna experience some beautiful changes on this planet Earth. It's even now, if you tune into your heart and soul, you can feel a more calm spiritual thing going on, even though all this crazy shite is going on. I mean, the people sat there and they did not run. Normally you would expect people to get up and run and stampede and all kind of craziness, and people, whole heap of people die. Yeah, but there was a calm going on, and I think there is a calm running throughout the planet right now, even with the wars. Because you see what happens, people overstand the fact that Babylon is just conjuring up all these things. The shooting thing, people understand that it's an inside job, and you go and check it out and look at the videos on Rumble and BitChute and them places. Don't go on YouTube, you won't get the fullness. Go to Rumble, go to BitChute, yeah? And you'll see that, most people are suggesting it's an inside job. The evidence is suggesting that it's an inside job, right? But this world that we're moving into, it's calm, it's beautiful, it's godly, it's discovering the God within self, it's angelic angels, manifested, the ETs, the better ones, huh? I got to come and express themselves to you. Yeah. So beautiful times ahead. Yeah, 2, 3 years from now, you'll be looking back and go, "Oh man, them times were really crazy." I'll be good. 10 years from now, oh man, all light. Yeah. There's something called GC. It's a anyway. I can't remember what I'm talking about there. But basically, a lot of money and stuff is going to be released to just about everybody on the planet, yeah? So all the and your debts, your bills, all that kind of stuff, you will be released. You will be free from that stuff, yeah. And the countries will be free from death. Individuals will be free from death, and so we'll have more time to create. Yeah, the robots, the AIs are taking over, but they will be taking over doing the works that we normally would be sweating to do, and we'll have more time to be creative and connect with our hearts, and therefore with the creators, God, the self, etc., etc. Yeah. So look forward to beautiful times ahead. That's what I say. See. So yours truly, Starfire, say peace and love to you. Hey, stay calm, man. It's all good. And remember, don't believe anything I tell you. A lie.